Hello, welcome back to class. Let's see another beautiful question, and this is about conversion of number bases. So the question says we should convert 27 in base 10 to another number in base 3. Please take note, when you see a question already in base 10 and asking you to change to any other basis, all you have to do is you divide through by that given base. Divide by the given base. By the given base needed. So that's the condition. Anytime you see base 10 converting to another base, divide through by that base which you need. So now let's see this together. We are having 27 base 10, and all we have to do right now is you get your division line. So you have 27 right here, and you want to change it to base 3. So figure out how many 3 can you see in 27. So that will be 9, remaining 0, right? Okay, go with the division again. How many 3 can you see in 9? So that will be 3, remainder what? As 0 as well. So let's go. How many 3 would you see in 3? That's 1 time, remainder 0. And now, how many 3 would you see in 1? That's impossible, that's 0. And that will remain 1. So if you are confused, let's quickly check this out and figure out this. So go with this, 3 times 0, then plus your remainder, plus 1, and that's 1, right? So let's go again. 3 times 1, then plus 0, you have 3, right? So the next is 3 times 3, that's 9, plus 0, you have 9 again. So the next one is 3 times 9, which is 27, plus 0 still remains 27, and that shows that we are very good with that. So what you want to do now is you go upward and read the number as 1 0 0 0, and since we are dividing through by 3, that's in base 3. So this is the correct option. And let's check the right option, 1 0 0 0 base 3, and you agree with me that that is option A. Forget that. When we are converting base 10 to other bases, we divide through, right, by that given base, right? So now, when we want to convert any other base to base 10, what you do is you multiply through by that base, multiply through by the base of that same number given to you, then you include your powers from the lowest to the highest. Let's dive into that and see how that looks like. So looking at this right here, you have 5, and 3. So let's write that down. So we have 5, and 3. And of course, you would observe that we have base 7. So we multiply by the base. So anytime you are converting any base to base 10, you multiply each of the given numbers by that base given, then you are good to go. So at this point, we need to put our powers on the base. And the base right there is 7, right? So power 0, power 1, and power 2. So to avoid confusion, let's bracket this, and bracket this. And of course, we have to add all these together. So let's check something really quick. We deal with the power, and 7 power 2 means 7 times 7, which is 49, right? So we have to write 5 times 49. Then let's go for the next one. Looking at this other one, we have 7 power 1 means 7 in one place, and it's still 7. So we have 5 times 7 plus, and of course at this point you have to be very careful. Any value raised to power 0 is always 1. Any value raised to power 0 is always 1. So we have 3 multiplied by 1. At this point we need to go for a simple calculation. So let's check this first value right here. 5 times 49 is 245. So we have 245 plus, so let's check what is 5 times 7, and that's 35, right? Plus, what's 3 times 1? And we observe that's 3, of course. So having all these numbers together, let's check that together. So we are having 283, and of course our conversion is in base 10. So you can simply leave this answer this way, or you write it as 283 and base 10. So any of this is very correct. So now let's go to the options and figure out the right one. So let's check 283 base 10, and you would agree with me that option A is very much correct.